Okay, the next attribute we're going to discuss today, but before we do that, the next attribute we're going to discuss is Beis Vad Nebuch Lebeis Nus. Before that, we're going to once again thank the anonymous donor who sponsored these Midas marathon, Midas Moshiach marathon, um, Midas and Moshiach marathon series, and give people the opportunity to contribute to this to our fundraising campaign that we're doing now at trainingpostal.org. So once that's done, we can turn to the issue at hand, which is the Beis Vad Nebuch basis. At first glance, this sounds astounding. Right? The Beis Vad is a place where, as Rashi says, Shem Chachamim. Right? The Beis Vad Shekulu Chakalu Chachamim. The Ein Lo Minter. Right? There won't be any more Talmidei Chacham around anymore. So why not? What are you going to do with this place? We might as well turn it into our base and zones. Beis Vad, says Rashi, Hailu, Lubeis Nus, Shikalu Chamim. There won't be any Chamim, Be'ein Lo Matura, B'yei Charav, Be'ein Ish. There won't be any people around. Bali Zima, Nisgodim Sham Mipnei, Shechutz Leir Hayu, Bati Midrash. Oh, so the Bati Midrash are conveniently located outside the city. It's a good place to have Torah. It's also a good place to make a brothel, right? In case somebody was considering opening one up, I highly, what's it called? I highly say that you shouldn't do this because it's one of the worst things a person could possibly do. But apparently there are people who are doing it, and they're not just doing it, but they will be doing it with the Bet Midrashim, which is a very painful thought that this is eventually going to happen. And Rashi in Sanhedrin says that the Beis Vad is the place where the Talmud comes Vadim Sham. Avad means to join up together, to meet, and that's where they used to meet to learn Torah. Now it became a place of immorality. In fact, the Rambam writes that there's a connection between immorality and between Torah study. The Rambam says that Machshavas Arayas, thoughts of morality, are only found by somebody who whose mind is cleared of Torah, doesn't have Torah in his mind. Right? And the reason is because both immorality and Torah are both creative processes. Yeah, creative process. Morality, proper procreation is also a creative process, but um, improper, um, improper thoughts, right, represent improper creation, right? And Torah is also a creative process. All these creative processes are going in the same direction. Creation. We create by practicing morality. We create by learning Torah. The choice is in our hands, right? And Yad Ramah adds over here, right, that there will be the Beis Vad will become used for Swiss, right? And well, it'll be open. Quite astounding, right? The same place which housed the yeshiva, it housed the place of study, it housed the base of Musar. That sign will be pulled down, and then it'll be used for a base homes, right? Uh, right. Yeah. So that is the unfortunate prediction for the times to come, the days ahead, that the base mod could turn to a base shnos, and it's unfortunate that the world will reach such a rock bottom state. Right. We have another Gemara explains this thing, this base mod shnos, but we'll come to that perhaps at a different opportunity. Meanwhile, um, we are very thankful to anonymous donor for for um, for trainingpostgame.org for helping us to make this program a possibility. And we thank everyone who has donated already, and we urge others who haven't donated yet to donate to our campaign. I think since this year was a little shorter than other ones, I will continue and relate a different shot, which in this in this very same line of the Mishnah, which is coming from a sefer called the Zichron Shlomo. You might be wondering who the Zichron Shlomo is. I'm also wondering that, and I once knew, but I just don't remember now. So let's see, Zichron Shlomo. Interesting, does that appear? I must have found this from another source, Zichron Shlomo, and then the computer. Zichron Shlomo says for this. It says, "B'zman shel Moshiach, beis v'ad shel b'nei Adam, she'omrim zuna v'zuna, kolomer, shkoach elom and mash yafel hem, below kuliyam alone, lo kuliyam yafel." It's based on a Gemara in Erevin, Samach Dalid, right? The Gemara asks, what is the meaning of this pasuk? My dixiv roy zonos yavid home. Someone who herds zonos lose his money. Anyone who says this Gemara is nice, this Gemara is Zunah, the Gemara is Ve'inah, Mahavidon Shel Torah. They lose the horn of Torah. Right? The Zichron Shlomo says that's what's going to be. In the time of Moshiach, there'll be bati bottom. This one is no, this one is no, this one's only this one's that. And they call it today libo chafetz, libo chafetz. It has a mila to it, right? It has a mila. Everybody can learn what they want. But the true godless, you have to know the true godless in Torah comes from learning together. Learning together with other people, each one contributing, as Reb Chaim Volozhin says, right? Tamidim harbe, right? And in the Gullus, right? Also, Tamidim harbe, says Reb Chaim Volozhin, is not in kamas, but it's in eichos. You should have students of eichos, students of quality, and right, very, very chashuv students. A person who says Shmu Azu Noam, Shmu Azu Eina Noam, he like picks out sugyas that he likes. He only learns Torah that he likes. That person is tantamount. And tantamount. It's quite shocking that the Zichron Shlomo can make such an assertion. But we see already the Gemara in Erevin Daf Samach Daled says that a person who says this sugi is nice and this sugi is not nice, so he is compared to a Roy Zonos. And therefore we should avoid this at all costs, if possible. Amen. Cain, Ye, Son. And again, thank you, our sponsor, for setting us up with this program, this venue of the Midas Moshiach Marathon. And whoever wants to join us in this endeavor may well do so at trainingpostgame.org. Hashem should give us the all